we have two objects, one is A, one is B. In the A we are creating one name and active. In the B, name, status and parent relationship is A. If I selected A, then automatically here, so if it is the active, then automatically here we are enabling this one. For this I'm creating one object is creating. Now one tab is creating for this. Tab hidden for all the profiles, default on for system administrator profile. HDFC application, it is visible. In this we are creating one checkbox. In this we are creating one checkbox. What is the name? Active. Visibility, system administrator. Click on the next. Click on the save. Click on the next. Click on the save. Now one more object I'm creating. B only I'm creating, otherwise B's. Save it. Tab name is tab hidden, default on for system administrator. Now here we are creating two more fields. New custom fields and relationship. One is a pick list. In the pick list, status, inactive, system administrator profile level permission, and save it. And save and new otherwise. You can create the one more is a lookup relation. Select the A. Click on the next. System administrator profile. One second. Click on the next. Click on the save. There is a two fields we created. The A, I am creating A100001 record is creating. Save. The record is it is inactive state. I'm creating. B is creating 001 status active. If I select the lookup A001, if I click the save button, then here automatically this is enabling. For this we are writing the one trigger on the B object. If you want to write the trigger, developer console, go to developer console file, new trigger. Auto A update trigger. Auto A update trigger. So if B field I'm writing on the B field, automatically it is updating in the A. Here we are creating one B is created. Whatever record is entered in the B, that record we are fetching into and we are storing into some B object. The variable name is B. If B record status equal to active, if the B record status equal to active, then set one dot to add of B record underscore B record add of B record, that is a object B object name dot to, this is a A underscore lookup. The field name is a lookup. So lookup field we are taking the lookup field whenever we are using the lookup value is nothing but it is the parent relation. It is the parent relation like this. It is showing the parent relation. Here A lookup is nothing but it is showing the parent child relations. It is showing whatever A record name is there. That A record name is nothing but here we are selecting the A record name. Internally it is nothing but a ID only storing. The A record ID here we are storing. So for this in the B objective A lookup relation. So value we are storing into one set object we are storing. Where we are storing that value we are storing into set object only we are storing that value. Now in the set one we are storing select id name active underscore underscore c from a, that means a value from the a object we are selecting the, so this is where id a id in set one, that means this lookup relation. If where what is the lookup relation we are using in the b, that lookup relation id and this a id is the same or not we are checking. If it is same, only that record only we are selecting and we are storing list of a type. Now a underscore underscore c at transaction something a transaction colon a list. So whatever we are selected from this the record id. So here for loop, in the for loop we are getting that id, the record is getting, that record is nothing but a type. A type equal to underscore underscore c equal to true. Active is the field, the active field value we are changing as a true, before it is by default false. Then directly if you want to update, here only you can update the field. Update at. So more than one fields in this case he required this one, but here it is not required anything. Here just we are save the record. Is it clear, Bhaskar? Bhaskar.
Yes, Rajendra. Yes, Rajendra.
So we selected B record is selected first. From the B
Yeah.
record, that ID is saving in the set object. B record we selected and that ID is saving in this. When we are saving, if the B record status equal to active, then only we are selecting and we are saving that record ID into some set object. So in the set object, this ID is there. This ID is which ID? It is A object ID. This A object ID and in the set object ID both are both are same or not, we are checking. If both are same, this ID only we are selecting. This ID we are storing into some one variable, that is a list. That is a list of A type. Okay, list of A type. Otherwise, without a list also you can take it. Simply also you can write it only one record, no problem. Now for loop, A record, this is a type is nothing but A type. Now in that A record we are taking. Okay, in that A record we are selecting. That A record value we are printing. We are changing that value, field value we are changing as a true. That's all. If I execute this one, I selected here active. Because of this active, this record is previous it is not selected. Now it is automatically checked. The value is selected. The value is selected. Suppose this value is like this. A value. I am creating. B record is creating one more record. 2. The value is inactive. If I am saving, it cannot affect here. It cannot affect. Whenever we are selecting, at that time only it is affecting. Whenever we are selecting, at that time only it is affecting. Otherwise, it cannot affect for this field. Okay. Okay. Now I have one customer object. In the customer object, amount is there. If amount is less than 5,000, some 4,999, then we want to throw the some error message. If it is greater than 5,000, there is no error message. Is it completed? Sinduri? Discount process is completed.
Yes, Rajendra.
Oh, okay, give me 2 minutes. Is it completed for you, Sinduri? No, no.
I think yes, I think yeah. Yeah, in the first classes you did it.
We did it. Are you created any
Yeah,
trigger
yeah.
for this? We created trigger.
No, we did not create trigger, but just by using formulas we did it, I think.
Okay. So just I will create the one trigger just within 5 minutes I will complete. Okay. Bhaskar, 5 minutes. Are you completed this one? Here we are creating discount process. What is the discount process here? Country and state. Based on the country state, some 40% discount or 30%, 20% is the discount. So for this I'm creating one trigger is creating. I'm creating one trigger. Customer object. Customer amount to discount. Customer amount discount on the customer object. On the customer object I'm creating. Whenever we are inserting customer record, first we are getting the customer underscore underscore C cust colon trigger dot new. Now if condition. In the if condition, customer amount underscore underscore C is greater than or equal to 5,000. Then we are executing some code. If it is less than 5,000, else customer object dot add error minimum amount is 5,000. If it is greater than 5,000, then we are writing the logic. What is the logic? If customer dot country equals to India, comparison customer comparison double equals to assignment only single value, and state is also required, mandatory to check country and state. In this case, customer dot state equals to TS. Customer dot amount equals to customer dot amount minus customer dot amount into 0.4, 40%. This is a discount. Else if country equal to India, state equal to AP, 0.3, 30%. Else if India, Karnataka, state equal to Karnataka, or Karnataka or state equal to Tamil Nadu or Kerala, 20%. Country equal to India, any other states, any other states, 0.2. Now, if it is only else, there is no discount. Here, this is a 10%. Here, there is no discount. Else, there is no discount. Okay, there is no discount. This is a we created. This is a ticker is a created. Now I'm inserting the record. Suresh, country equal to India, state equal to TS, but 4,999. Minimum amount is 5,000. Error is minimum amount is 5,000. Suppose if I'm entering 5,000 is entered. India spelling is mistake. Thank you. Okay. If it is inserting, then it is 3,000 instead of 5,000, 3,000. Rakesh 5000. Country equal to India. State equal to AP. 30%. One second here. We have one clone option is there. I'm editing clone option. Clone it. 5000. State equal to Karnataka or Kerala. 20%. That is 20%. 5000. Tamil Nadu. Also 20%. Clone it. Give me 1 second. ఎవరు తమిళనాడు 20% only. And one more is any other states. Maharashtra 10%. 4500. Other countries. UK, USA 5000. Then for other countries it is there is no discount. Like this we created. This is a fees discount trigger we created. Now clear? So if it is a multiple states, if you want to take any one of the state, then R condition you can take. If it is other than any other states, then just only country only select. States are not required. Now here country is also not required, means just whatever amount is there, that amount. If the fee is less than 5000, then this is executing. If it is a fee is greater than 5000 or equal to 5000, this is the code is executing, and in this it is performing the operations. Otherwise no operation it is performing. Now we have one more requirement. There is three objects: amount, transaction, balance. There is three objects I have. Amount to balance is a master detail, and amount balance to transaction is the lookup relation. Balance to transaction is a lookup relation. So I'm creating three objects are creating. If it is master detail, in this I required the field is automatically type field is automatically I'm selecting as a approved, and here this status is automatically I'm changing as a active. So for this we are creating the one workflow is creating for approved here master detail, and in this balance it is a balance to transaction, it is nothing but the trigger we are using for updating this field. So lookup relation. So we required three objects are required, and one one workflow is required, one trigger is required. So I'm creating three objects. I'm creating amount, amounts, now visibility. I'm providing for this default on. Applications, HD application. In this we required one field is required, type is required. Type is a pick list type. Type is a pick list type. Approved, rejected. Approved, rejected. Save the new. Amount is there. If you open the amount, type I am not selecting. A001 amount 00 or amount A001. This is the amount. Here type is empty. I am creating one more object. I am creating transact tab visibility for the all the profiles default tab hidden. Default one applications. I am creating one field is status. Pick list it is also. Inactive. Now we are creating like this. Just customize these tabs. Transact. This is transact I am creating. Transaction 001. It is empty. It is empty status. So automatically it is approved. It is active. I want to change these two fields. So for this we are using relationship is master detail and lookup relations we are creating. I am creating one more object is that object name is balance. I am creating one more object balance. Default by default is for every profile tab hidden. System administrator default on. Now applications are HDFC application. Now here I am creating fields. One is a currency type. Condition is a balance amount equal to 5,000. Visibility for system administrator profile. Save and new. One is master detail relation. Master to amount. Save and new. One more is lookup. Lookup to transact. Lookup to transaction. Transaction lookup means field is optional. For master detail, field is mandatory. Click on the next, save it. If I open the balance, in the balance we have amount, balance name. 001 is the name. Balance amount equal to 5,000. Master detail amount I am selecting. The lookup relation transaction I am selecting. If I click this one, automatically I want to update these two fields. One is a type equal to approved. One is a transaction status equal to active. So for this we are creating one workflow. Here workflow is for master detail. For master detail, for lookup we are creating some transaction. Lookup we are creating for trigger. For this we are creating trigger. For this we are creating workflow. Now go to workflow. How to create the workflow? Create workflows and approvals. Workflow rule. Continue. Create the new rule. And the object is balance object. Click on the next. Now amount to type, otherwise amount to updation. Workflow amount updation workflow rule. Condition is rule criteria. Balance amount equals to 5,000. I am creating the condition. This is a condition. Save it. Now, is it saved or cancelled? save and next. Now write the field updation. Type approved. Type field approved. So here amount and balance only showing, but not transact. The reason is transaction is a lookup relation. So that's the reason lookup relation is not visible. So amount field only. In the amount field, type equal to field, custom field. That type equal to custom field. I am selecting approved. Save it. Done. Active. This is workflow is ready. Now we required one trigger is required. Transact status active trigger on balance object. Already we opened this one, so that's the reason it is not visible. Just if you close and open, then it is again it is visible. Balance object. We created just now only balance, so that's the reason it is not visible. The balance for that. Now transact status active trigger on the balance object. We created transaction here trigger whenever we are creating one record in the balance, the balance record is getting and it is storing into some object name is balance is object. That type is something balance or BC. Now in the BC there is a balance amount. Balance amount. The field name is balance object. Field name is balance amount. The balance amount equal to 5000. Then transaction object. What is the object name? Transact. Transaction object. In the transaction object, we have the field is bc.lookup to transact. That is the field name is lookup relation. Transact to lookup is a field name. transact lookup is a field name. Now this field we are selecting, this field is nothing but a id, the id equal to some value we are passing here in the transaction object. Tr dot status equal to active. Now map one dot put of bc dot, so transact lookup field, that is the id type, and for this id we are using the transaction object. This is the id, for this id we are using this is id, and the object name is transaction type is a object. Transaction type is a object here we are using. Now so this is id and transaction, that is nothing but the object type, object it is storing for this id. Now if map1 dot is empty, not it is in map1 not equal to empty, then update map1 dot values, then automatically that values are updating. Okay, so we created here transaction object is created, for that id we passed with the status equal to active, that record id is active also we are making, and map1 dot put of bc dot transaction lookup field we are using, that is nothing but the here id and transaction object we are storing for this map. If the map is empty, it is not equals to empty, then that values we are updating. Now whenever we are executing this balance object, whenever we are executing this balance object, then automatically those are two fields are updating. So one is lookup relation, by using workflow, sorry, by using this is a trigger, it is activated, and this value by using approved, automatically it is by using the workflow it is executed. So like this multiple areas we can use the multiple types of combination workflows and approval workflows and triggers also you can use for multiple areas. This is the way you can create the triggers.